I'm a soil scientist. I'm a pedologist in terms of more or less like how soils are formed. And it's only when you understand how soils are formed across different agroecological zones, that is when you can know how to manage them. So I've been in this business, let me say, for over 20 years. Universities, research institutes, I've trained students, postgraduate students. Four per thousand is a connector or like a bridge between policymakers, scientists, smallholder farmers, and everybody that's actually interested in making soil sustainable. Connect scientists, whether in universities or research institutes, with policymakers. And when you are talking about policymakers, they don't understand the jargon we are talking about. So as a member of the STC, I should be able to use my knowledge to be able to break down complex information to what policymaker can actually understand so that it can be implemented and it can actually affect everybody, socially, politically, and economically. Let me use one very good example. For example, you have cowpea that is Vigna unguiculata. You have indigenous species, you have improved species. With the indigenous species, they can better adapt to the area from where they were or they have been taken, and they can actually help in being able to build soil carbon. And when I'm talking about soil carbon, that is the engine of the soil. When you have enough carbon in the soil, you have more or less like your carbon, they have the carbon content of the soil. They have the ability of your soil to be able to retain water, nutrient, and air, even microbiodiversity. Scientists should be able to go back, be able to help farmers so that we can reestablish the particular indigenous crops, so that we can actually help them to be able to do what? Sequester carbon or fix carbon into the soil, so that once the carbon is filtered into the soil, then the biodiversity actually springs back into action, and everything more or less work together. Rain is going to fall at the right time, and we are going to reduce the green gas emission in the atmosphere. The whole essence of our research, whether in the lab, writing so many publications, is to be able to do what? To be able to break this down to community. These are our stakeholders, and so we should be able to use our knowledge to be able to impact the community governance, such that, like I said, not using technical jargons, but be able to be at the level where they are and be able to let them understand the concept of soil restoration and how we can better manage these particular soils for the present and the future generations.